day. Now, I've been talking about various different things we're going to be changing with Chat Ammo, and what I'd like to go through today is offer launching. So basically, we're going to make a whole new offer launch for Chat Ammo. So I'm just going to quickly turn my phone on in case anybody has any questions, because let's face it, that's what we do it for. And what I'd like to take you through is how we're actually going to be finding our ideal clients, how it can help you as well. So this is going to be step by step how we do it. Now, this will actually end up resulting in being a course. It will end up being a membership. It will be part of the $97 membership that we're already offering, which is the lifetime deal. But let's just go through this because that's not really what this is about today. So basically, what we have to do is we have to launch and for success, right? We don't want any more kind of failed launches for you guys out there. Now, we've launched successfully quite a few different items, and a successful launch can be anything at all. It can be whatever offer that you have. What I want to do is I want to niche down and really kind of get a core offer together, right? So by niching down, I'm not saying we're going to have to go all this studying thing. I'm going to show you fast ways to do all this, all right? So we want a core offer put together. So we're going to go through an overview, and we want a clear pathway that we can answer clearly for one problem, right? So it's just the one problem that we're going to solve at a time. Now, this is a big kind of step away from a lot of what you guys are doing. And myself, I've done this myself a lot, is I haven't been concentrating on the one problem. I've been kind of going out there and I know I can solve all of these problems. What happens there is it means that we're getting watered down. And it means that you aren't the go-to person to actually solve the problem, which is what we want to be. We want to be, if somebody's talking about producing more leads, then they say, right, okay, well, Sean Mack's the man for that. He knows how to go and produce leads. And this is the way that we want to kind of go. Now, we're going to go from a whole kind of area. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. A whole kind of area down, all the way down to just the one question, right? So if you're a fitness trainer, we're not going to say we do fitness training, but I'm going to say we're a personal trainer because there's thousands of them out there. We want to make a one-core offer so that we are the only person in that whole field. We're creating our own blue ocean. So we need to find the exact right fit, which is the important part. We don't want to be just a loose fit. We want to be exact. Now, one of the problems that I've always had in my mindset with this is I've always thought, well, if I'm going to be an exact fit, I'm going to put a load of people out. They're not going to want to work with me because I'm not an exact fit to them. What you're going to find is you're going to find there's an awful lot more people actually come to you because they have that one problem, all right? So they will actually start seeking you out. And it kind of means that now you've got an even bigger marketplace to ever go through. So this is what we're going to work through, right? This is the first part. Remember, this is only an overview, so don't get it too bad right now. So we're going to go through the projection, all right? What is your monthly goal in projection? We're going to go through the problems that the person solves. We're going to go through your pyramid of offers, and we're going to go through the various other stages, all right? Pretty good. Now, when I'm saying your one-core offer can be broken down into 9 separate offers, right? Now, it can also be subsetted down there as well, but 9 is kind of the key number, right? It's 3 sets of 3. So it's pretty cool. It'll all make sense the more we're going through it. So what I want you guys to do, if you're going to be following along, is follow along step by step, but don't dwell on it, all right? The most important thing that you can do straight away is actually get things up there, get things working, all right? We don't want to be dilly-dallying about. Money loves speed, and so after getting it on speed, right? We need to motivate this whole speed out there. What we're going to do is we're going to top load all of the work in front of us. And what happens there is once we've top loaded all of the work, it makes it really, really easy to fill in the blanks kind of thing to fill out everything else. I'm going to explain. So these frameworks can change, so there's no need to dwell on them. As you keep on progressing further, you're going to know more and more answers to your own questions, which are going to give you more and more answers to your customers' questions. So they're going to change. Don't worry about them changing. That's fine. We can always get more people into us. So this is going to be, if you follow along, to get the success that you want in your business. Now, we've launched Chat Ammo for quite a few different niches. What we're going to do now is we're actually going to launch it down to one specific niche kind of area, right? So we're going to answer one problem. Then we're going to completely expand on that one problem. Then we're going to go and answer the next problem. We're going to completely expand on the next problem. And this is the way that we're going to get known as kind of the whole thing. So everybody wants to do the bright, shiny stuff. I am one of the biggest defenders on this, particularly when I was doing affiliate marketing. I was always going after whatever the new deal was, whatever the bright and shiny thing was, I was there. A lot of you guys who's actually in my group I know you guys are there as well, because you're seeing GrooveFunnels and you thought, right, bright shiny object, looks good, let's go and promote GrooveFunnels. Another one right now is the amount of people who's advertising ClickFunnels, because ClickFunnels relaunched. There's hundreds of people out there all advertising ClickFunnels because it's paying big. It's another bright shiny object. So if you're not already involved in the funnel side of business, or you can't see the particular big picture of where the funnel would help, then it kind of is a bright shiny object. So we don't want to keep on running after all of those. Now, what we're going to do, this is the breaking down. This is the 9 sort of mini episodes, if you like. So we're going to start the foundation. I'm going to build up a nice solid foundation. We're then going to concentrate on the actual flows, right? How we can help people with the flows. And then finally, we turn on the traffic. All right. So once we get all these various different bits in place, we can turn the traffic and we know we're going to have success. This means we're not going to have to go out and start split testing. We're not going to have to start going out and doing heat maps on our pages. We're not going to have to start worrying about spending money on ads, because we know we've already done the research on exactly who will buy our products. So it means worrying about the ads is now a thing of the past. We can put $1 on the Monday, get $2 out on the Tuesday, which is the way we want to be playing it. Right, so we aren't doing the tactics, which is what a lot of people will do. And when you see a lot of these people offering something away for free or for a minimal price, what they're going through is they're just going through the tactics. And what happens there is, you know, the kind of theory behind it, right? So you know that, right, okay, I've got that in my head, but I don't know how to do it. And it's not what I want to do. We want to be going through the tactics, the strategy, and give you a whole practical step-by-step way that you can go out and actually have the success. So what we want is what maximum output for minimum input, right? We don't want to be spending hours doing all this research and all this rubbish. And we want to go out there and we want to do the research pretty damn quick, right? So that's the way we're going to do it. So your success all lies within your foundations. The more work that you put in on the foundations, I know it sounds boring, it's not going to be, the easier it is for you to actually get the success. Now, so many people are going to go, right, okay, yeah, I'll do the foundations, and then you'll fall off. Right? Do not fall off. Keep on this, right? Please trust the process. We have an awful lot of figures that could show, don't want to boast, that shows that keeping on one thing as a successful path. If we build up those foundations right, we can go out and we can do that one thing successfully. Now, once we get the foundations in place, everything else is just to fill in the blanks, right? It means that we don't have any further work. Once we've done all this foundation work, that's it. We just fill in the blanks of everything else and we're done, right? It's that simple. So we need to work out how much this is going to cost in time and money, right? That's the very first aspect, because we don't want to be going out and spending money or spending time on something that we can't keep on promoting, right? Something that's going to end up costing us a fortune and we're not going to make a profit out of. So this is the first projection. So my monthly goal is of how much by what date, right? How many clients will you need to acquire? The value of whatever the clients are worth each, right? Generate this. I will need to generate so many leads into my flows at a close rate. I would save around about 25 to 30%, right? This means generating X amount of dollars on generating ads, to generate how many ads, sorry, at a cost of whatever it is per lead, right? So we're going to fill this out first. So how much is it you want to make per month? Well, I know a lot of people have 10K in mind. Don't know why 10K. Everybody seems to be 10K daft. But if you want to fill out 10K, how much monthly will you need to get in, right? This is what this particular bit's going to do. Now, we're going to deep dive into each one of these. There's just a quick run through. So we need to be clear on the one problem that we solve. So to get that, we're going to do the core offer. What are the main struggles of our clients? Why it matters to them? And so on and so forth. As I say, we're going to deep dive into one of these ones. Next, we need to identify our prospects. Who is it that's actually suffering from this? So we're not going to waste time and money. We're going to first off identify the size of the audience, right? We need to know how big the audience actually is. If we've only got a tiny audience and we spend an awful lot of time on it, it's a waste of time, right? So we need to know that we've got a decent sized audience. We need to know where the audience is at, where they congregate, and what are they doing. So that's the other part of it. Now, next, we need our core offers, right? So we've got all the various different steps, our various different value ladders, and we also need who we're going to reject and who we're going to accept onto our particular offers, right? This, if you're doing more the one-on-one or group training, right? Because it isn't right for everybody. I do coaching, but I won't work with everybody on the coaching side of things, right? So there is quite a few people who I'll reject on the coaching. I will, of course, help them, but they wouldn't be a good fit for me to be able to help them, for them to achieve what they want. Now, really, really simple sort of flow. So all we're going to do is going to do an ad, go to a landing page, into your flow, build authority, and then we're going to follow up. The simplest sales funnel, sales flow you're ever going to see, right? It doesn't get no simpler than this. From your ads, we're going to show you exactly how to set up your ads. From your landing pages, we're going to show you exactly what to put in your landing pages to get people to convert. Your flow, we're going to continue them down that particular pathway. I'm going to give you all of the emails and things like that you need, all the swipes. Building your authority, really, really important part, because we want to be known as he's the one for such and such. And then we've got all of our follow-ups, right? Not that many people buy on the front end, but once we've got them into our world, we can continue to sell them on the back end. I am one of the biggest people for this, because I normally don't buy on the front end of something, but after a few emails, I go, yeah, I'll buy that. Really, really sad. Buy all sorts. So everything that you struggle with in the past, such as flow, such as sales funnels, such as copywriting, such as your videos, such as all of this lot, all now becomes just a thing of fill in the blanks, right? This is the way that I do all of my sales funnels and things like this. I've already got everything put in place. So when I come to do my sales funnels, I just open up part of my thing and that's it. I've got all of the stuff that I'm going to need, which means I'm not going to be sitting here with a blank page and wondering what to do with my sales funnels, wondering if it's going to convert and all the rest of it. I can target it down exactly. Now, we're going to go through your avatar finder. So I'm going to show you exactly how to go and get your avatar. We're going to go through the exact of your avatar. So demographics, the psychotics, describe your avatar. And we're going to show where the traffic sources are, how big they are. All right. So we're going to fill out all of these particular blank bits. So really, really simple. We've got everything all in place. We're going to show their desires and the pains and frustrations, right? So we're going to list those down, what the pains and frustrations now and in the future, right? So what's the implications? I don't know why I've spelled that like that. So what's the implications of these fears? So let's say, for example, somebody wants to stop smoking. Well, the implications of stopping smoking would be perhaps to save money. Okay, why do they want to save money? Well, they want to be able to spend more on the home, or they want to go away on holiday, right? Why do they want to go on holiday? Because it's going to help them with their relationship with their girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, and so on and so forth. So we can kind of niche all these all the way down. So we can go for the big picture of their biggest problems and kind of go, we're going to do exactly the same with goals and desires and dreams and aspirations. All right, so we're going to have all of these in place so we know exactly what we're doing. Next, we're going to actually go through our particular parts to find the perfect avatar. So we're going to go through passion, problem, profit, perceive, that's supposed to be presence. I don't know why I've spelled it like that. And pathway. So we've got all of these various parts going to go together. So we're going to have all the answers to these questions, and we're going to then be able to go into that a little bit more. And then we're going to show all the various different niches. So we might not have to niche it straight down immediately. We're going to show which niche is the best. We're going to prove it to ourselves so that we know which niche to go and follow. Really important stuff. And then we're going to go into your offer, benefits, and time frame. Right now, your offer, benefits, and time frame. This is kind of your calculator for finding out if your offer or your big thing is actually worth you doing it. So what are you going to increase? What are you going to decrease? And what is the time frame? If you can go out and you can tell people that you're going to increase their leads, right? That's quite powerful. But if we say we're going to double your leads within 3 days, that's a lot more powerful, right? So that's the kind of thing that we're going to be doing. This is going to be our kind of sales message. This is an overview. We have the worksheet, which this video will be appearing on the top. And in this worksheet, everything will be filled out so exactly you know what you're getting, right? All of these will be downloadable, so you can print them off, fill them out, and then keep them in your office so that you know what you're doing, right? And I haven't shared my screen, but it's okay. You'll see it when you get on there. Right, so that's it for this one. Nice and quick. It's a nice little overview. Again, if you're using Chatamo can be part of your offer, can be the core of your offer, whichever one you want to do. There's loads of money out there to be collected in. It's just now a case of actually going out and find the people who want to pay you money. And we can also do high ticket offers with it. Okay, so thanks for watching and speak soon. Cheers.